Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, I am extra excited today because today is officially January 1st. I kind of reset my schedule. My schedule has been wild the last few days. Even someone said in comments, damn, you look a little rough. And you know what? That was true. I was getting a little sick. My sleep was not great. And you know what? I was definitely overeating as well. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in action. New year, right? Oh my gosh. Listen, we have to break down many, many things. Listen, but if you guys are new, make sure to, follow the channel. My goal this bull run is to make sure people, sell near the top. That is ultimately my goal, obviously, to educate and also entertain you guys as well. Listen, right? It is the new year, which means it's time to reflect on a few things Turbo has done. It is time to reflect on the current price action. And most importantly, my God, it is finally time to look at the official candle, the yearly candle for Turbo. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. We're going to jump to the charts first. Listen, bang, look how big this candle is. Look how big and green this candle is. This is huge. This is gigantic. And this screams absolutely bullish signs. It means we are going to have a great altcoin season with Turbo. I mean, I could compare it to a few other coins. Like I guess compare it to Myro. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of Myro, but look, Myro, objectively, at the beginning of the year, it started pretty much at 2 cents, right? A little bit more than 2 cents. And by the end of the year, it ended at 6.5 at a huge, huge rejection. Something like Turbo, it had a little bit of rejection, just like most coins, because obviously December was a little bit slower month, a little bit of a pullback as expected. But I mean, look how big this green candle is. It is looking fantastic, man. If this was a lollipop, this would be a fantastic lollipop. Pretty much roughly from the beginning, it is up 27x, 28x actually. So fantastic, right? When we look at the all-time Turbo chart, if we go to somewhere near the beginning of pretty much 2024, we can see that last year today we were sitting at 24 million market cap, which means you would have been up lots and lots of money if you bought in that day last year. But look, I know many of us didn't get in. I started to talk about Turbo personally when it was already near the 70 million mark. I remember seeing this chart over here, and I remember it was going to break out. And 70 million is when I started to talk about Turbo, right? So even then, all right, if you got in then at 70 million, you would have been up very, very nice. At one point, you would have been up over, 10x, which is fantastic. And the crazy thing is, we should still casually, without a shadow of a doubt, go up another 10x from here, which might sound crazy now, but the all-time euphoria and peak, people are gonna be like, damn, we just breezed through 5-6 billion market cap like it was nothing. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, all right, I am super, super excited for Turbo. We're gonna break down the price action just a little bit, and then we're gonna reflect on what Turbo has done, pretty much in the past year. I will say though, the markets are still going to be slow for just a couple more days. I mean, look, if we go to something like Forex Factory, we can see bank holiday, bank holiday, bank holiday, bank holiday, bank holiday. I mean, man, everyone, I guess, agreed to take a holiday today. It is what it is, but you know what? That means all of this is coming to an end because we've been having holidays pretty much, everyone's been chilling the last like 10 days or so, more or less. Right, there's been a move here and there. Look, more bank holidays. America's open, Canada's open. There's a few of them, but it is Thursday, and then Friday should be kind of normal. But then it's the weekend, and then officially, I would say Monday of January 6th is when we are going to start really moving. Sure, the Italians are off, but in general, we are back in action. It is a new year. Oh my gosh, you don't understand. This is fantastic. I love trading. I've been wanting to trade for the last couple days, and there's been like one move and I broke even pretty much. So I've been kind of bored in terms of that aspect. But anyways, enough about me. Look, Turbo, right? We had a daily candle. We had a daily order block candle over here. We went into it. We sold off. For me, this is just an accumulation range ultimately, right? This range over here, pretty much from, I would say, over a cent, like one cent and one third of it is pretty much up there. And then pretty much the bottom over here is the accumulation zone ultimately, right? And this is what you want to see. I know some, holders that, hold Caspa, they've been going in the zone for like, they have a similar zone, but they've been going for a year. They're not really happy, which I get it, right? When you see other coins flourish, it makes you a little bit, flustered, a little bit worried. But ultimately, this is a good thing. This is a good thing because we have been making moves. People think, oh, well, I could have got in, months ago at the same price, blah, 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 whatever, man. Listen, it doesn't matter because also months ago, you could have got such a nice premium price, right? And you could have sold for pretty much almost 4 times your money. At one point, you pretty much could have sold for 4 times your money. So you could talk crap all you want, but you're not ever going to get these premium prices again, right? We talked about how we have extremely bullish structure, right? We have a floor here, we have a floor here, we have a roof here, and we have a roof here. We are creating a staircase to the upside. Once we go above this and we support this cent, like 1.3 area, right? Then we are going to be moving further up. But I believe overall, we will be moving away from this type of structure generally. I still think we're going to have a nice, good, big pump, this type of structure, and then we're going to have the final grand finale pump that is going to look more like just kind of this, just straight up, right? And that is pretty much, ladies and gentlemen, when it's going to be time to sell more or less. Okay. So pretty much something like this, right? It looks crazy now. It looks crazy now, but you got to remember where we started. We started all the way down here. Okay. We started all the way down here, right? In January, we would have been over here. Okay. So, right. If I told you that in January next year, we would have been doing something like this, right? You would have called me crazy, right? You would have called me crazy. In fact, let me show you, right? Let me show you very, very quickly, how hindsight is very, very, it looks normal in hindsight, but at the moment it is kind of crazy. So I'm going to draw it up very, very quickly, ladies and gentlemen. And then I'm going to remove the candles and you're going to see, damn, like this is actually insane. So we're going to do this, pretty much draw it out, right? And then I'm going to remove the candles like this. So we were somewhere down here, right? At the time, I would have been, let's say, chirping. Actually, no, I lied. We were somewhere down here, right? We were literally down here. We can see this at the beginning of January of 2024. If I would have told you that this would have happened, you would have called me crazy. You would have been like, brother, we are literally here. You expect us to be here, right? And I would have told you, yes, that is exactly what I expect. Okay. Because, ladies and gentlemen, when, it might seem crazy now, but you got to remember when the bull run happens, when altcoins pump, everything goes to the moon. We can see, right? Oh, I forgot. I got to change my settings. All right, we're back. Listen, I had to put back the settings, right? I had to show you guys, obviously. Look, everyone says it's crazy. All of this down here, right? This looks huge in the moment. And then when people draw it up of where we can go, they're like, there's no way. And it's the same thing every single time, right? We're going to do what we have to do. We're going to start pumping and we should be going to the minimum here. And we could even go up to something like, let's say, the 2 trillion mark. I'm not saying we're going to, right? But this looks crazy. Even getting to 1 trillion over here, somewhere over here, looks crazy until it happens, right? Remember, they call you crazy until it happens. And after that, they call you a genius. So that is just how life works. But yeah, look, Turbo, right? When we reflect on Turbo, we have had a great year, ladies and gentlemen. We have had so many exchanges. We have NFTs. I mean, we have a growing community. We have everything you want. Everything you want. Pretty much every big exchange. The only thing we're missing is like Robinhood and like some exchange here and there. And then that's it. We have partnerships with, Near Protocol. Right. We're doing some stuff with, Chainlink. We're doing some other stuff. We're dabbling into metaverse. We're dabbling into gaming. What more could you want from a meme coin? How much more conviction do you need? I understand confirmation bias is something we all like when we just see green, 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 green. But you got to realize, unfortunately, that is not how the markets work. You can't always have green, green, green because things have to build up. But don't worry, the next time we're going to have green, 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 green. We're going to enjoy it and we're going to cash out. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys did enjoy it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to also enjoy your New Year's. Guys, let's smash 2025. And thank you so much for 3,600 subscribers once again. Guys, I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.